Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save, where we're going to be starting off with games against Real Sociedad. Then we're going to go and play Manchester City, and then we're going to end the episode by playing Real Sociedad again in the second leg of this knockout Champions League game. Hopefully we can progress. I'm going to have a quick look at the league table, because if I remember right, we are sat in second place and 6 points behind Liverpool, which is still the case. Hopefully, by beating Manchester City, we'll just extend that gap between us and Manchester City, just so that we can stay in that second place. But hopefully, Liverpool will slip up, and we can try and catch them before the end of the season, because we are getting towards the business end of the season now. But Real Sociedad first up. I did float an idea by you guys in the last episode or the episode before, I can't remember, about potentially signing Cole Palmer to play on that right wing in the summer transfer window, which I think is a good move. If Chelsea aren't going to get Champions League football for next season, us buying Cole Palmer, a boyhood Manchester United fan, is quite realistic in my eyes. So it looks like I might be buying Cole Palmer in the summer, which I'd be really looking forward to using him in this team. But it looks like that's going to be our starting lineup for now. I'm going to bring Malacia onto the bench. Martinez is finally back fit and in the squad, so he's going to go onto the bench for now. We'll maybe bring him into the game against Manchester City, or start him in the game against Manchester City, but for now he will sit on the bench. That's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this first game against Real Sociedad.
The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Oh, excellent vision.
Space out here for Rashford if he can get this under control, which he's done. Lay this off for Bruno Fernandes, straight at the goalkeeper. He's been in fine form recently, so I was expecting him to score that.
Moving the ball forward, what can they do with this? Genuine chance. Oh, superb save. He's done so well.
Can't let him shoot like that. This surface that we're playing on is awful. 1 minute the ball's at my feet, the next thing it's sliding away from me. But Real Sociedad have got themselves a corner. Can they do anything with it? They've whipped it in. It's a header. And it goes wide. Is that Rashi getting into the box? It is. With the header. And it goes wide. It's been a poor first half from our point of view. We haven't really created much. But neither have Real Sociedad. A very poor first half. But we go in level. 0-0. Rashford's in a lot of space here. Slides in Højlund, who comes in on that right foot. Can he get the shot away? But the defender came in. Højlund thought he had so much more time. Just wouldn't take the shot. Take the shot on the Warner, Højlund. Trying to take a touch. Bruno, stay on side. He's just managed to do it. And we found Højlund, who's got the shot away, who's right in front of goal. He's not going to have a better chance than that to put us 1-0 ahead. Right in front of goal, and he's missed it. Just can't keep hold of that ball. We've read it though. Into Højlund. Ferguson! Rashford! We just can't get a shot on. What an awful game this has been. Absolutely dreadful. But we are away from home. It is going to end 0-0. We'll take the draw, I suppose. We'll take them back to Old Trafford. And we'll smash them at Old Trafford because this has been an awful game. Højlund had a chance right in front of goal. Just couldn't put it in the back of the net. But the game ends level, 0-0. Next up for us is our game against Manchester City, which is definitely not going to be an easy game for us. But it is second versus third. We definitely need to win this game if we want to keep the pressure on Liverpool. I am going to make some changes. Martinez is going to come into that starting lineup instead of Yoro. But Yoro is going to come onto the bench. Again, I'm not going to make any other changes to that starting lineup. Hopefully they'll perform a little bit better than the last game against Real Sociedad because that was awful. But it's a new day, it's a new game. That's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this game against Manchester City. Foden is... What a save from Onana to deny De Bruyne. Too many Diz in there then. Onana denies De Bruyne. And Manchester City have themselves a corner. De Bruyne, the man to whip this corner in. And he's going to go short to Foden. And Martinez is strong. Loses the ball though to De Bruyne, who puts it into Haaland, and Haaland has put it into the back of the net to put Manchester City in the lead.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good.
A very simple finish in the end. Not a lot we could do about that. We're losing 1-0.
Marcus Rashford.
We'll lay this off for Højlund, who will get this shot away straight to Ederson. Couldn't finish it. He's had so many chances like that and buried every single one, but not today.
More than decent save by Onana, just keeps them in the game.
Bit of space here for Ndoggy. Into Højlund, and again he can't finish it. How many times this season has Højlund finished it from there? He's left his shooting boots at home, I think, as Memphis Depay comes on. But we've got ourselves a corner. Come on, let's equalise.
Over it comes.
It's into Ndoggy, off the line. Can we try and keep some sort of pressure on here? And Ndoggy's going to go wide with it. Just need someone in the box to pass it to. Found Højlund. Maino on the outside. Who brings us level. Kobe Maino scores the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown
Højlund just lays it off for him.
And then what a finish. That's been hit.
And Ederson's not saving that one. We're level. 1-1.
It's a brilliant.
De Bruyne. Now options are plenty. Haaland. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
What a goal. Onana's not saving that one. Straight after us bringing it level, Haaland's just smashed one into the back of the net.
He hits this with so much power, but just
De Ligt couldn't get out to him quick enough. Onana should be doing so much better there. So much better. He didn't even move his arms. We're losing again. 2-1.
Super tackle and they've won possession. Oh, it was a terrible looking challenge.
That wasn't that bad. It's a yellow. A red card for that! That is not red card worthy.
That sealed their fate for sure.
I just wanted to bring him down. He literally just moved the ball as I slid in. And that's a red card apparently. Let's make some changes. It looks like we're going to be losing this game. How very annoying. Yardo's going to come on for De Ligt. We'll get Mazraoui on for Dalot. Bit more energy in midfield then. We'll take the goal scorer off for Ferguson. And we'll bring on Ahmad. Swap him back over to the right. A red card. We're down to 10 men. I've made my changes. Let's see if we can get something out of this.
Finish line. What an atmosphere.
Don't let him score again. Luckily, he's gone wide. We're not going to get anything from this game. We haven't even had a touch on the ball, I don't think, since that red card. Mainoo's trying to make something happen. We're going to get this forward for Højlund. But a defender's back there. And there it is, the final whistle. We are beaten by Manchester City after going down to 10 men. 2-1. And in the final game of this episode, we are playing Real Sociedad in the second leg of this Champions League game. Hopefully we can get a win. We're bringing them back to Old Trafford. It's all square. Do we need to make changes? It looks like it with De Ligt. He's been a rock at the back recently, so I might just keep him on. I will keep him on. But Martinez can stay on the bench. Rashford could do with a rest by the looks of it as well. So we're going to start Garnacho on the left with Ahmad on the right. We'll try and get our youth academy player in Elliott on at some point as well, because he's been playing pretty well. Højlund seems to have left his shooting boots at home, or his scoring boots at home. So he needs to make sure he has them with him today. But that's going to be our starting lineup. Let's go into this final game of this episode against Real Sociedad. Should be able to get this forward for Ahmad, who has the pace. Cuts in on his left. Goes for the shot. Still can't make the goalkeeper work for it. Højlund getting in the way of Garnacho. Gets the shot away though to put us in the lead in this round of 16 game. Garnacho. I was going to say we've missed Marcus Rashford on that left-hand side, but I'm going to take that back because Garnacho has just put us in the lead. Højlund getting in the way. That defender almost getting that block in. But thankfully, we've managed to find the back of the net. And we are now leading in this game. The first goal Garnacho scored. This is his first Champions League goal of the season. Not scoring many goals. But he scored now. We're winning 1-0.
How important doesn't have to do it on his own. Pedro.
Don't concede. Don't concede. Don't concede.
Magnificent.
Just let it go out for a corner.
As it stands, they're on their way
We'll
out.
defend this. We'll go in at half-time in the lead. I hope.
Playing it in.
De Ligt.
Advantage of the chance.
Mainoo. Dribbling out. And there it is, half-time, and we go in leading. 1-0.
Launch a counter-attack. They need to get bodies back.
Well, they need to make something happen from this.
Goes out for a corner.
Take it to extra time.
It's only 1-0.
They've decided that
I'd
now
like
is
to get
the
another
time to
goal.
go to the bench.
We'll get that away though.
Mopping up
Not
defensively.
as far as I'd hope I would have got it. Kubo is causing me issues.
Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Let's get up the pitch. I don't like being back here.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Beautifully
Is Xerxes offside?
has gone up here, offside the decision.
Come on, let's keep it tight. Let's not concede.
5
Or
minutes to go.
we'll just let them float a ball in and we'll do nothing about it.
It's a perfect challenge.
Get us wide to Ahmad. Get us up the pitch. There we are. Mazraoui's made a fantastic run. Will he get his first goal for Manchester United? Goes for it. But the goalkeeper denied him. And Xerxes couldn't get on the rebound. But that should be full time.
The final whistle
And we are in the quarter-finals of the Champions League after beating Real Sociedad 1-0. And after scraping through in the Champions League to the quarter-finals, after that 1-0 win, we have performed poorly in this episode. I think we've only scored 2 goals, which is dreadful. We started off with a 0-0 draw against Real Sociedad, which was an awful game to play in. We then went and lost to Manchester City 2-1. And then we've just managed to scrape through in the Champions League by beating Real Sociedad in the second leg 1-0. 2 goals scored in this episode and we have been poor. But in the next episode, hopefully we'll be better. We're going to start off by playing West Ham. We're then going to go and play Aston Villa in the FA Cup. And then we're going to end the episode by playing Arsenal. I'm going to have a quick look at that league table, and there it is. Liverpool back to 9 points clear at the top with 10 games remaining. Can we catch Liverpool before the end of the season? I really, really hope so. But this is the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next episode.